At Amazon, the bathroom break is not a break, it's a timer. And if the timer goes off, you're a glitch in the system. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys how I did the impossible. Not just going to the bathroom, but testing the leech that they put on us employees. A little context. In most jobs, if you gotta go, you gotta go. They taught you this in school. If you need to use the bathroom, you need to use the bathroom. But here in Amazon, they call it TOT, time off task. And this is not boring. This is just not something you don't worry about. No, this directly implies to your employment status and your employment. If you abuse this too much, or if the numbers don't look right, you're flagged in the system. I did it on purpose, just to see what would happen. The rule at Amazon is simple. It's unspoken, but we all know it's a rule. You have X amount of minutes in the bathroom. You don't go over it and you don't abuse it. Unless you want the alarm to be triggered. We tried to not only trigger the system, but see what would happen if I get flagged in the system. Picture this. It's 10:30 in the morning, and all the Arizonas that you've been drinking since 8 a.m. are officially starting to kick in. You gotta go. In most jobs, it would be logical to put the bathroom next door. Ask me if logic is in Amazon's handbook. Nope. Our bathroom is at least 3 miles away. So I gotta hike to the bathroom. By the time I get to the bathroom, 3 minutes of my allowance has already been taken. By the time that I reach the bathroom, 3 minutes of my allowance is taken. Think about that. Minute 3. I finally hit the door. I gotta go. I'm rushing to the stall. You would believe that you reach the bathroom, it's time for realization and meditation. No. I'm in that stall counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and beyond. It's a time break. It is not a, hey, go in there and have fun break. It's timed. So you gotta go. By the time that I'm counting, sometimes I can't go because that's too much pressure. Think about the pressure that I'm going through to have to be able to use the bathroom in a certain amount of time while I'm counting in my head. Sometimes I can't go and I must go. See the pressure that I'm dealing with? There's no relaxation because you gotta realize this is your rent money that you're spending in the bathroom. So it gets real in there. You're rushing. Until I seen the line that was in the counters to wash my hands. See, one thing mama did not raise was somebody who's disgusted. I must wash my hands. And it's highlighted that employees must wash their hands. 5 people in the sink occupying the water hose. So I'm like, well, I'm doing high needs. I'm trying to get them out of there. I'm like, yo, let's go. There was a line to occupy the water hose to wash your hands. I'm sweating there just thinking like, oh my God, this is my rent. Every person that I see taking too long to put the paper across the soap and then wash their hands is just rent money going out. That's all I'm thinking is rent money leaving. I almost jumped somebody. I'm not gonna lie. I almost jumped somebody because they really tried to cut me while I was waiting in line. Picture this. Picture a gym around 6 p.m. and everybody's waiting for a machine. That's how I felt waiting to wash my hands. Again, mama did not raise nobody dirty, gang, so I'm gonna wait my turn. I don't know why everyone met at the time that I was there at 10:40. Everyone that day decided to be in the bathroom. So boom, I finally get my turn. I was mad. I was not trying to talk, no politicking. Time off task, no politicking. This money cannot leave. So I rushed back to the station. Like, I lost aura because I literally was jogging. I refused to sprint, but I hit him with a little stroll to the station. I jogged back to the station. I'm not gonna lie. I lost aura. The females see me. They're like, wow, why is he running? It's like that high school kid running to go to lunch. I lost aura. Not gonna lie. Boom. I finally make it to my station. 8 minutes later, I counted. Again, I'm perfect with time management. The time management is elite. This is my rent money, gang. I'm broke. This is not the economy to be playing with bathroom breaks. Scan first. Boop. It don't work. Scan twice. It don't work. I scanned 3 times. I said, Did my card just decline? What happened? Just visualize this with me. Think of a yellow vest with a computer and heavy feet walking to you, and all you see is concrete. You're looking at the concrete trying to scan, and all you look up and see is the yellow vest. It's like a shadow walking towards you. I already knew what time it was. The manager comes right at me and asks, "Why were you ideal for 620 seconds?" Bro did not ask, "Does your stomach hurt? Are you okay? Did the Arizonas hit you too different?" Why were you ideal for such a long time? That's all they care about. He didn't care about me. Mind you, bro counted the seconds. He didn't count the minutes. I don't even know how he solved for that formulatic equation. He solved for the equation in seconds, not minutes. I was in disbelief. My system lagged. Y'all still haven't really grasped the understanding of this situation. Bro literally just looked at his screen and looked at me and said, "You were ideal for this amount of time. Your rate is down." Why? I tried to explain myself. I told him, "Bro, life hit me. Arizona's, it hit me too hard today. I was trying to do my best. I couldn't do it. The packages didn't move themselves on Saudi. There was a line in the bathroom." Bro did not try to hear none of that. He did not try to hear none of that. I'm just gonna be real with you. I said all of this. Bro looked at me like, "Cool." Literally, this was his expression. "Cool." You feel me? That was messed up, by the way. I'm explaining the situation. I'm just thinking about the rent money that's due this month. Like, I cannot play. And all I see is bro just tapping in his laptop. Tapping in his laptop. I'm trying to tell bro, nah, because I can't eat. I'm broke. I can't eat. Don't do this to me, gang. Again, was I pleading? Maybe. You would have been pleading too. The rent is due. Y'all don't know what that eviction will do to you. That eviction changes people. The rent was due. So yeah, I was chill, gang. Yo, give me a chance. Give me one more chance. It didn't work. That's when I realized, to Amazon, I'm not a person. I'm a machine that leaks. And when a machine leaks, you either fix it or replace it. That's all I got from that verdict. Bro did not feel no sort of sympathetic emotion. That's a new vocabulary you didn't know about, sympathetic emotion. Bro was just there, dull, no feelings, no nothing, just tapping his screen. You're not a person, gang. You're a machine at Amazon. And to make matters worse, this was my last strike. Bro gave me a strike for using the bathroom. Think about that. My last strike to get fired was because I used the restroom for too long. They gave me a strike for that, gang. I was done. Literally 2 days after, I got booked. That's another story. I ended up finishing the shift, but the paranoia didn't leave me. Every time I thought about drinking Arizona or water, I calculated, is this sip worth my rent? That's crazy. Think about this. I was there like, are you sure? Are you sure? By the way, I'm in super hot conditions, moving boxes all day. So you need to hydrate yourself. This is not something where you can't hydrate yourself, but you can't hydrate yourself too much because you're gonna run into my situation, gang. And you're gonna be too far from your workstation for too long. And you're gonna be ideal in the system. And you know what that means? That eviction notice is finna hit that door real soon. And you know what that means? You might have to go back to Mama Duke's basement, and we don't want to do that no more. So think about this. When you're there holding this water, really think about how much do I need to function and how much do I need to not get fired. You think it's a joke. Nah, some of y'all really think it's a joke, but it's really real. It gets real in there. And it's crazy to even say that out loud. Just me saying that out loud, is that even normal? Worker rights, human rights, is that even, what? So to the homies thinking of applying to Amazon or that are already working at Amazon, You can spend the money forever. Money always spends. But the stopwatch that you have on your bladder and the paranoia that you will feel stays with you forever. Is it worth it? Is the money that you're going to obtain there worth it? Is the scat pack that you're going to be driving worth it? If the answer is yes, continue. If the answer is no, it's not too late. Don't end up like me. I'll make like gang, man. I appreciate y'all holding it down to the end of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this story. Again, time bathroom breaks are crazy. I remember time bathroom breaks probably from school. That's it. But in the real world, as a job, that's a little crazy. Keep rocking with the videos though, man. A la mecla, man. Keep showing me hospitality. Share this with anybody that really needs this energy, you know? If you're thinking of applying, make sure you're watching these series because these are for you. Like and sub the video, man. Show me some love. Show me some hospitality. Share this. One gang, man. La mecla gang.